Hello, good day everyone, and welcome. So as promised, I will be making an analysis and report on my recent survey of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 game, which I have been trying to play or been visiting for these past few days. And yeah, here's part of my report. Yeah, so let's begin. Right, so right out of the gate, I realized I wasn't entering a battlefield here on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Instead, I was entering a mall. Yeah, I know. So yeah, here's the thing. Everything, and I mean everything, is hidden behind a paywall. So if you want to unlock new operators, pay up. If you want to unlock attachments for your gun, pay up as well. So yeah, and if you want your operator to blink twice, well, that's about $4.99 emote pack, soldier. So yeah, seriously, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, that's one thing that I kind of dislike on the game, because everything is almost on a paywall. Like practically every other thing, the monetization scheme of this game is terrible. Practically almost everything here is monetized, especially on the multiplayer. I think the only thing that I could recall that is not monetized here when I was playing this game was the campaign. Yes, the single mission campaign, and that's it. And quite frankly, if I would call it, to be honest, it's not Call of Duty Black Ops 6 anymore from what I'm looking on my from the game that I've been playing for these past few days. It's more like it's more like it's Call of Death Black Ops 6. Yeah, that's what happened there. Now, the devs have turned the armory into a shopping center and the player base into unpaid customers of capitalism firing range. I couldn't recall the times that I had to scroll through the 3 previous store lives before I could even deploy in an actual multiplayer match. And I have expect a Starbucks, and during those matches I expect a Starbucks kiosk between loadout and operator settings. So yeah, that's how bad it was when it comes to the monetization thing of this game, and it's really riddled. Right, so here is my second, call it as more like a section 2 of my analysis and summary of the report on my adventures with Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Specifically, this one tackles the visual disaster, which is the carnival of skins, which is also related to, the monetization schemes or excessive monetization schemes of this game. Now, do you remember when Call of Duty used to look like, well, a military shooter way back when it was released? Like, say, way back in 2007, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare? Yeah, everybody remembers that. And unfortunately, Black Ops 6 turns out to be, at the moment, is quite disappointing, and it looks more like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 turned into a Fortnite circus on steroids. So yeah, that's what happened here. So what do we expect when playing this game? Well, let's just say that soldiers don't wear camouflage anymore. They wear glow sticks and inflatable dinosaur costumes. And let's not mention the unicorn thing. Even so, that there's a guy on my team wearing a pink llama backpack and bunny slippers holding a gold-plated shotgun that screams "Yeehaw" when it reloads. Yeah, that's how bad it is. And frankly, it's not like a battlefield or it's not like Battlefield or special operations anymore. It looks more like a birthday party with body armor when you play the game, especially on the multiplayer. Look, I'm all for customization, don't get me wrong, but this, the one that I saw on Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I'll be honest, it's not warfare. It's more like cosmetic warfare. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 100% on that. So yeah, Call of Duty was once about gritty realism, tactical immersion that grounded boots on the ground identity. But now it's just like Fortnite. Very, very much like Fortnite with PTSD. There. Right, so here is my third comment. The gameplay itself and the franchise, the franchise said the game mission identity just simply got lost. Gameplay wise, I call Call of Duty Black Ops 6 feels like an old veteran trying to act like it's 20 again. So if you got fancy moves, flashy parkour, futuristic gadgets, but the core gameplay of this game, it's still stuck in 2010. And to make matters worse of this monetization thing, but I've already tackled that. It's the same run, shoot, die, respawn, repeat formula. Rinse and repeat, except now you're paying extra for the privilege. So yeah, that is the monetization thing. Now COD used to be about adrenaline pumping gunfights and teamwork. Yeah, believe it or not, there was one point in Call of Duty games that it was like that, but I'm not gonna mention the game. Now it's 12 players running like caffeinated squirrels chasing kill streaks that explode in neon particle effects. That's what I'm looking at. So, and how about the objectives? Because every other FPS shooter game has objectives either on the multiplayer. On Call of Duty Black Ops 6, well, nobody cares. As in, nobody cares. And I myself don't even bother it anymore. I simply just run around, shoot everyone, and pretend that I am a steamroller. Now, how about the tactical gameplay of this game? Well, from what I'm saying and from what we're looking now on the videos, it's practically extinct. Yeah, 100%, or it went to the dinosaurs. So, it's not Special Ops, to be honest. It's about Special Clowns Division. Yeah. So, yeah, that is one of my, comments. Okay, another comment that I would like to tackle about is this so-called DLC fiasco and locked features, which I've already mentioned earlier again. Now, the DLC, oh my goodness, dear God. Half the features are locked behind deluxe editions, ultimate editions, and pay extra for early access to disappointment bundles. Yeah. If you want a new tactical map, well, good luck. That's all on DLC. Yeah, you want the old map from 2009? Well, that's on DLC too. Congratulations, you just bought a Nostalgia for $15 DLC pack. Yeah. Now, even weapon tuning and skins are tied to seasonal passes that feel more like tax brackets, I'll be honest. And the post-launch content, it's basically, well, it's a subscription-based hostage situation. That's what it looks like now. And the monetization of this game is so bad, I felt like I needed a financial advisor just to play multiplayer. Yeah, that's how it looks like. Okay, so how about the campaign and soundtracks of this game? Well, it's a mixed bag, I'll be honest, but the campaign is kind of mixed bag, like I said. The soundtrack is excellent, yeah, I'll be honest, but the campaign, I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of like a mixed bag. But you know what they say, but credit is where credit is due. And anyway, simply put, the campaign and soundtrack is beautiful, to be honest. I'm not gonna deny that. The story mode make me actually feel like it's a Call of Duty game, believe it or not. The strong pacing, decent characters, explosions that don't feel like any Michael Bay sneezed on the screen. Now for the soundtrack, believe it or not, yeah, I do applaud them. I like the soundtrack, especially on the multiplayer introduction screens. The soundtrack slaps harder than the gameplay ever could. It's dramatic, intense, and it feels more like that 90s action flick thing. It's the only thing that made me feel somehow, make me feel like it's really a Call of Duty game, other than the financial regret. Now, if they sold the soundtracks especially, yeah, I would definitely, it's okay to buy that. But the rest of the game, well, I'll wait for a 90% Steam sale and a free therapy session. And to be honest, if I'm signing this off, on the record as a gamer, you better skip Call of Duty Black Ops 6 as a game. And I don't know about Call of Duty Black Ops 7, because by the time I've been making this video, it is still not released yet, and it will be, I don't know, take at least a month to be released. But frankly, from the looks of my review as well on Black Ops 7 and Black Ops 6, they're basically like more of the same product. Black Ops 6 deals more theme related on the 90s spy action thriller, while on Black Ops 7, it's more like a futuristic one. Needless to say, the expectations for Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is not very high, given that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 at the moment has a bad reputation. Okay, so here is my final report about, let's compare it to its competitors, a Battlefield 6 comparison. Yeah, let's compare it to Battlefield 6, because that's what every FPS vet secretly does at this moment. Now, Battlefield 6 feels like war. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and maybe even 7 feels like an esports event with held at a theme park. One has the chaos with strategy, the other has chaos with microtransactions. Yeah. And on Battlefield, it gives you massive maps, vehicles, destructions, and tactical coordinations. While unfortunately, I'll be saying this Call of Duty franchise gives you, well, loot boxes and a pink assault rifle named Daddy's Revenge. Yeah, that's it. I rest my case. No more any comments. Right, so I'll be very short with this one. This is the debrief and the recommendation coming from Operator 214. First off, the final assessment is that the gameplay is familiar but ancient, like it's been, I don't know, it's been recycled for too many long, that kind of game engine. It feels like, this also is my remark on Black Ops 7 Open Beta. It's pretty much ancient and it feels recycled. That's it for the gameplay. Now, graphics, I could say the graphic is polished, but it's soulless. It doesn't have any flavor. It's kind of like a blank game, I'll be honest. Now, for the monetization, it is definitely 100% predatory. I suggest as a gamer you avoid this at all costs, because you've already paid the game for full price. I don't see any reason, this is of course a personal opinion, why you have to pay extra for something that should have been included on the game's final release, or at least included on the patches. So there's no point buying this monetization thing. Now for the campaign, single player campaign, I could say this is one of the greatest features or good features of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It's a solid gameplay, and if you're gonna even play Call of Duty Black Ops 6, you should just only play it on a single player on the campaign. Don't skip out the multiplayer. Now the soundtrack, yeah, it's definitely gorgeous. I love the soundtrack. It's the only one of two things that I like about this game: the one single player campaign missions and the soundtrack. Overall, okay, I'll be very generous. It's a decent cinematic experience buried under a mountain of in-game receipts and monetization. Now, if you're a hardcore Call of Duty loyalist, then go ahead, buy and enlist on Call of Duty game. But if you're an FPS veteran or a casual gamer like myself, looking for an immersion and strategy, Well, you might often take a look on the other competitor brand, which is the Battlefield 6 right now. It really awaits your deployment. Now, until then, that's all I have to say. This is Operator 214 signing off from the Call of Duty survey mission that I have made. Mission complete, and that's all I had to say. And also, if you kind of like my video, please don't forget hesitate to click on that like and subscribe button. It will really help me a lot when it comes to making these videos. So till next time, guys, I'll see you around, and maybe hopefully on Battlefield 6, Battlefield 6 theater. So yeah, cheers.